Beautiful people. Hey, it's Mike Freeland coming at you guys. It's been a minute. Today is the 26th of November. For those in the United States that celebrated the holiday on yesterday, wish you a happy Thanksgiving. For those who do not celebrate that, or the fact that it is an American holiday, traditional holiday, we still want to greet you guys with peace and blessings and love. I haven't even had a chance to do a video in a few days, well over a week now, guys. And for some of you, you know that I was away for my anniversary, which was November the 19th. All right, and then after the anniversary on November the 21st, two of my daughters were born the same day, 4 years apart. So obviously you guys know what I was doing 4 years apart on the same day. But anyway, they had their birthday. And then of course we rolled right around into Thanksgiving here. So I wanted to do this video today, and then I was gonna hold off until next week. But I said, no, let me go ahead and do this video to show how the market is working today and how crazy it is. And I would want to contribute it to a large portion of the United States still on holiday schedule, so to speak. They got off early today, so everything is really kind of choppy. But what I want to do is I want you guys, if you have your MT4, this is a strategy that long in the coming. I've talked about it before and I didn't post it. I critiqued it a little bit, and now I want you guys to get all of the indicators. And on Monday evening, I'm going to try to go live. That's another thing that I'm having a problem with. I don't like the way when I go on YouTube and do the live, I don't like the way that the video is looking blurry and everything. I want you guys to really be able to see everything. So I'm going to work on that again over the weekend. But on Monday, whether I get it right or not, I'm going to do a detailed video on how this strategy works. So let me show you right off the bat what's going on. Again, yesterday the 13th was Thanksgiving and here in the United States. And so let me double check something real quick, because I'm actually doing a Forex trade right now. I'm not doing binary, but I'm doing a Forex trade right now, and I just want to monitor it a little bit. So give me 1 second. Let me see where we are, because it's right at 3 o'clock here, and I want this to change over. Give me one more quick second. Let's just see. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, guys. Anyway, I want to show you guys something really quick. Now, this is why I say before any of my trades, I go to do my review to see what's going on with the market. As you can see, this said tentative for the 26th at 2:52 p.m. There's going to be a Treasury report. And then if you click over here, this is all in the United States. I'll look up here. Okay, it does it twice a year. Get a little bit of the notes, and then why would us as traders, find this important? So I would read through that, and then I could go through a little bit of history and all of those things. But then also, as you can see, when I go to investing.com, as you can see, the United States is on a holiday. We closed at 1 o'clock, 1300 hours, 1 o'clock Eastern time, so it's been closed a couple of hours. And as a result, now nobody accepts the euro dollar here, which I wouldn't do. But most everything is pretty peaceful except for here. But the mere fact that the United States closed early, it's kind of got the charts going crazy. So here's the first thing I want you guys to do. I want to give you, if you have your trading view, and I said MT4, I'm so sorry. If you have your trading view, remember this is a free account. that you can sign up for. You don't have to do the paid one. I'm using 2 indicators on here. I'm using the super trend, okay, and by using the super trend, I have the inputs are 10, as you can see here, 10 and 3, and these are standard, I believe. I don't think you have to change this. I didn't change anything. I just put it on my chart. Now the cool part about the super trend is, as you can see, this is a downtrend. So when this started, let me move back to when it started. And this has been a pretty long downtrend. But when it started, as you can see, this was an uptrend, and normally you will see where it says super trend, and this is where it started, and it's been going down. Even though this is going up, it's been, you know, kind of going down for a while. And here's a dramatic drop. And also the cool part is, so that you will know, you see where I actually started, whether it's a downtrend or uptrend, the candles are in the background are highlighted in which it's going. So I know right off the bat this is a downtrend. All right, and then you want to get the stochastic RSI out of the indicators. All right, you want to get that indicator, and you do have to make changes here. You can remove, well, let me come back over here. You can put 3, 2, 14 and 14 for the stochastic, for the RSI, the D line, and the K line. Then what you want to do is go into style. All right, guys, you want to go into style. Take the box out. I'll put it back in. See, the K line is the blue line. You don't want this. So in this particular strategy, you go ahead and remove that, and you just want the D line. Now, I don't mind my D line being this thin. Some people may want to, you know, make it thicker or use another type, but for me, this is just fine. All right, nothing else has to be changed here, and then okay. All right, so you want your super trend on your candles. All right, you want your RSI, stochastic or stochastic RSI set at 3, 2, 14, and 14. Okay, now you also want the Heikin-Ashi candles. All right, for this particular strategy, I know that there's a strategy that I use that I do 2 sets of Heikin-Ashi candles. All right, but for this one, you want to use the main ones that you can pull right from the candle drop down. Okay, and that's pretty much all that you need for your trading view setup. Okay, let's move that back over. Now, as you can see, AUD, CHS, AUD, CHF, things are, it's really right now, the markets is really crazy. If you look here, the time on this candle is 5, the time up here is lagging just a little bit. But see all of these, shadows? This lets you know that the market, and this is on a lot of the charts today, the market is really choppy. You can make money out of this once you really read the candles, but it's really risky. I mean, you can draw horizontal ray lines if you want and wait for the breakouts. I've shown you that in previous videos. If you have the Candlestick Bible, you should still be, you know, reading that, whether it's the first time or a refresher. But right now, these candles and things, it's a really tricky market. But in any event, I have this on UHF, we have it, AUD, CHF, we have it 1 minute, the candle is 1 minute, all right? So the way that you would do this, and I'm not going to do it today, but I just want you to see, right now, the candles are going up here, right? But it's still in a downtrend, and you can see, let me open this up again, because this is something that I really want you guys to pay attention to as well. You can see that the candles, the RSI stochastic is moving up, even though it appears that the candles are coming down. This is because this is a lot of trickiness going on in here. You see that the the candles are pretty much horizontal. So if anything, you can mark this, and I've shown you guys how to do this in other videos. You can mark this and wait on the breakout. But the reason that I love this stochastic RSI is because this is a very good indicator for getting in a trade. Why do I say that? Because you see where this drop is. All you have to do is wait pretty much for the drop and get in the trade. Okay, then you see down here at the bottom, when you're looking at it with the candles, it started going up. But as you can see, all these candles have shadows on them. Okay, and so they're tricky. They're tricky. So again, you can do your horizontal rate and wait for the breakout. Like if you did it on these three here, you know, there would be your breakout, and then you could come down and get you some money off of here. But you know, the fact that it's tricky, the fact that the U.S. is closed, everything is not really stable. And then as you see, even over here, it goes up. You get a green candle, and see, because the market is not stable, because the United States is closed, you guys know one of my other strategies, when you see the green candles, you get in. But as you can see, it went green, and then boom, it turned back. A lot of indecision made going on. Then boom, we get another green candle, and then it started going up. But even going up, it's really tight, because everything is still moving sideways. So again, what would you do? You see where this broken line is? You could do a horizontal top and bottom and wait for the breakout there. But that's another strategy that I've shared with you guys. In this strategy, what you were really waiting to see is, now that we're up here, you want this to break back down. But again, with the way the market is today, you know, this would be a day that I wouldn't really trade. I mean, the United States is still on a holiday. It's a Friday. We're getting ready to go into the weekend. We're actually a little under 2 hours before the markets close here. So this is just a day that I really would relax and spend time with the family. But now the other cool thing is if you see here, when the market is normal, see my broken line that I'm moving, I bring it right here. This is the highest this has been all day. So if you look back here, this is lower than here. So what I would do, if this was an early day and the movement in the market was better, I would definitely, you know, start to look for my breaks. And as you can see, it might have gone up a little more. Let's see, we just got a new shot up on the candle, but it hasn't gone up there yet. So right now, with everything appearing to be right here as the high, once this movement gets up there, I would start to look, even in a bad situation, I would start to look for this break to begin to come back down. Now, if it keeps going up, what's going to happen is the arrow, the line is going to keep going horizontal. Now, the candles can keep rising, but this line is where it's going to go. It's only going to go to the highest that it will go for that day. As you can see, it just broke past here, so we're getting a bigger high. But that's just for us to watch and monitor, because it's already up above this spaced here. And so all we want to do in normal circumstances is to wait for it to bend and drop. But because today, guys, let me show you, because today is a fickle day, we had the holiday yesterday here in the United States. Look at how small all of these candles are on this particular pair. And a lot of pairs are like that. Now, you had a drop, and even though it went down, these candles are still kind of moving. But you can look to see when you can get in. But again, it's the holiday, and so I really wouldn't be trading today. I mean, it's just me. There's some people that will go in and scalp today, maybe win, maybe lose. But I mean, the risk versus reward, and especially if you're not reading candles well, is really, you know, not worth it, in my opinion. So as you can see here, and then boom, you know, more small candles, a lot of indecision. Even though this is coming all the way down like you would want it, then we get down here, you get a double candle, but look, it only goes up one. You could have won this trade if you got in, but it's so short, and then boom. It's the market is just bad today. But at least, guys, I could show you how to look at the market and determine whether or not you want to trade for that day. And today is definitely not so a good day. Like I said, today is a holiday. We still we're back on holiday time. So all of the analysis that I look at, nothing's really showing in my favor. Now, of course, if you're not if you're not looking to trade anything under the United States, that's still cool. We know it still moves, but it's a little more trickier. But because they are closed, it is having an effect on the entire market. So the day just isn't a good day. But if nothing else, guys, if nothing else, you have the indicators. You have the indicator, the super trend. You have the stochastic RSI. You have what you need to have it set up on. Again, as you can see, when it's a downtrend, it's all red. When it's an uptrend, it's green. So that helps you out visually. And even though it's coming down now, you see how it's leveling off. That's to let you know that if it keeps going down, it's going to turn red again. This is USD JPY. So here's another thing as well. When I was showing you, see how it gets up to its highest point, and even though the candles are still going up, you see the line just remains there. All right, until we get a wick candle here, which will let you know, okay, something's getting ready to change. We're getting ready to have a reversal, and then boom, it comes down, and there's the drop. And you could get, as you can see here, you could get in, you can get you some good trading, and then you could get out. All right. So guys, definitely, this is a short video. Definitely make sure that you lock in on a couple of things. Make sure you lock in on what the settings are for the stochastic RSI. Make sure you know what the settings are for the super trend. Make sure the candles are set to Hakanashi. Make sure you're on 1 minute on both the pocket option. You want to be on 1 minute, even though this changed. Let me just throw it over here real quick, so you can see. And we're going to go through this as well, guys, because I want you to have this set up so that your candles are looking right. See how the USD JPY, look at this long wick. This is proof right here that the US market is closed. Let's say USD is not as strong as JPY. JPY is pushing things down. All right, so just make sure that you have everything set up for Monday. And actually Monday, because we're coming off of a holiday, we're going to double check it and see. But Monday is not a day that I normally trade on. I trade on Mondays, and I have trade on Mondays. But it's not a day that I really sit down and trade. But we're going to see how Monday works out for us. Again, as you can see, guys, I'm trying to show you everything really, really quick. Let me come back over here. USD JPY. Let me come back over. It's all back over. There we go. You can see the difference. You can see, man, it's just, the market is just crazy today. So look at this, how it's just shooting. You think you're in, and then boom. It's just a crazy day, crazy holiday. So with that, guys, take care. Get your setup straight. Get all your indicators set up for this strategy, and we're going to shoot for it on Monday. Hopefully Monday evening things will be mellowed out from the weekend. We'll have a steady grow of the market, or leveled out of the market, and we'll be able to show you how you can really benefit from this strategy here. Even while I'm talking, you can see, but it's just still too risky to jump in, because see these big drops back and forth, because the United States is closed, so things is just not stable at all. So with that, guys, again, thank you guys. Oh, I meant to mention, I've gotten more new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the love that you're showing me. The comments, man. I tell you, I'm really liking the comments and excited about them. I'm still receiving Cash App people that are, showing their love for what I've been posting, because again, I don't have no PDF products to sell you guys. None of that stuff. I don't do. Everything that I give you guys, I give it from the heart. Um, and I just put, if you want to donate something, it's greatly appreciated. But I don't have anything set up where I want you to jump and buy a program, buy my strategies. I only have 2 strategies that I've sold, and those strategies are almost 100% guaranteed. That's the only reason why. And I've sold a couple of indicators, but everything else, guys, I'm giving it to you. Everything that I show you guys, and I have used, and they definitely work. Now I know I show just a lot of. I know I show a lot of strategies, but it'll do yourself good to take one of those strategies and master it enough, because the bottom line is, if you take one strategy, guys, and you master it, and you can make a couple $100s a day off of one strategy, you don't need all of the other strategies. Even as I was learning, there's certain strategies that I do on certain days. There's certain times that I do the indicators. There's certain strategies that I do only with certain pairs. So, and then there's strategies that work no matter what pair. So when you learn a strategy, guys, if you learn one, and that one is producing positive outcomes for you, don't worry about the other strategies that I'm showing. Use that one strategy, get your money, and get out of the markets, okay? So this is Mike. You guys take care. We'll see you on Monday night. Have a safe weekend, and God bless.